My name is Matthew Mendoza, and today I'll be doing a presentation on gaming consoles and their influence on the youth. Introduction. Gaming consoles have become an integral part of modern entertainment, captivating the attention of individuals across different age groups. Among the most avid and engaged users are gaming consoles. Among the most avid and engaged users of gaming consoles are the youth. This presentation explores the profound influence of gaming consoles on the youth, diving into cultural, social, and psychological aspects of their impact. The evolution of gaming consoles. The journey of gaming consoles dates back to the early 1970s when the first commercially successful home console, the Magnavox Odyssey, which is this one right here, was introduced. Since then, the gaming console industry has witnessed a remarkable evolution, which each generation of consoles pushing the boundaries of technology and gaming experiences. From the Atari 2600, this one right here, to the PlayStation 5, the one on the bottom right here, and Xbox Series X, this one right here that looks like a fridge. Gaming consoles have not only transformed in terms of hardware capabilities, but have also shaped how people perceive and engage the interactive entertainment. So, obviously, with the PlayStation 5 and the Series X, Xbox being out as the new gen, you have a new way of entertainment with newly improved games, newly improved technology, and graphics all around. So these right here are probably your more powerful consoles out right now. Obviously with PCs, they're like twice as much as powerful. So you're able to put in new graphics cards, CPUs, GPUs, all of that, motherboards, what you name it. There's a lot of stuff that goes into the computer to make it like the best computer that you can build yourself or buy, whatever. So yeah, with the new technology out nowadays, they're able to put out beefy gaming consoles that kind of make the entertainment more fun, more interactive, you name it. Cultural significance of gaming consoles. Gaming consoles have transcended their role as more entertainment devices, becoming cultural phenomena that shape and reflect societal values. The gaming industry has produced iconic characters, narratives, and experiences that resonate with the youth. Titles like Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and Halo become cultural touchstones, influencing gaming and the mainstream popular culture. These games often serve as a shared experience for the youth, creating a sense of community and identity. The cultural impact of gaming consoles is not limited to the virtual world. It extends to fashion, music, and even language. Memes, references, and quotes from popular games have become part of everyday conversations, creating a unique subculture that binds the youth together. For games that incorporate the fashion, the music, and the language, a good example is Roblox. That game is probably well known amongst the youth. Kids that are in elementary will probably be playing Roblox. I ironically still play Roblox. Yeah, it still hasn't gone out of my childhood age yet, and I'm an adult, so I don't know why I'm still playing it, but it's pretty fun still, so don't blame me. All right. Anyways, there's a lot of memes that go on in Roblox. It's really fun. Obviously, there were lots of rumors and stuff with Roblox, but that's its own story, really. But anyways, it does create a good community for the youth because a lot of the youth only played Roblox. Maybe a few adults here and there, but not as much as the youth. Cultural significance of gaming consoles. Gaming consoles have transcended their role as more entertainment devices, becoming. Oh, I just read this one. Sorry. Social interaction and connectivity. One of the most significant influences of gaming consoles on the youth is how they facilitate social interaction and connectivity. Multiplayer gaming has evolved from split screen sessions to seamless online experiences, enabling players to connect with friends and fellow gamers worldwide. Online multiplayers like Fortnite, Call of Duty, and FIFA have become a virtual meeting place where friendships are forged and communities thrive. The social social aspect of gaming consoles goes beyond the screen. Gaming conventions, tournaments, and esports events have gained immense popularity, drawing crowds and enthusiastic youth. Um, these events showcase gaming prowess and provide a platform for socializing, networking, and celebrating a shared passion. The sense of camaraderie and belonging fostered by gaming communities can positively impact the youth's mental well being, offering a supportive environment where they can express themselves and build relationships. A good game that really expresses the youth in a way of artistic values is Minecraft. Obviously, there's a lot more skills that goes within the game, but one of them is that they can express themselves in a game where they can build what they want, um, they could create what they want, they could survive. Well, you can't. It's you have to survive if you're going to play survival, but creative kind of takes that survivalness and kind of puts in more options for kids to create what's on their mind and kind of what they would love to create in the real world, but the only thing they could create that in is probably a gaming world or the gaming community, really. So, yeah. Educational potential of gaming consoles. Contrary to the conventional notion that gaming is a frivolous activity, modern gaming consoles offer educational opportunities to benefit youth. Educational games, simulations, and puzzle solving experiences can enhance cognitive skills, critical thinking, and problem solving abilities. Platforms like Nintendo's Switch have successfully incorporated educational games into their library, blurring the lines between entertainment and learning. Gaming consoles have been embraced as tools for STEM education. Programs and initiatives that leverage the interaction nature of games to teach coding, robotics, and other STEM concepts have gained traction. By gamifying learning experiences, gaming consoles engage the youth in a way that traditional educational methods often struggle to achieve. So, with my experience, I did have a little bit of engineering. So, when I was in engineering, they we had a class where you would use the Unreal Engine, and you would basically use all the codes that you put into the Unreal Engine into a robotic drone or like a robot or a Roomba, and basically those codes would tell what the robot to do, basically, which I thought was really cool, and I've never seen anything like that. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. And then for the top one up here, Switch is basically one of the well-known consoles that incorporates educational games for the youth. Not a lot of platforms do it, as their population is based off of like older populations. So like the PlayStation, Xbox, and PCs, they all have an older population. So it doesn't really make sense why they would add an educational game to those consoles, but some do, as some parents have computers and they allow their kids to play on it, which makes sense why they would have access to educational games as well. PCs are the ones that have access to like literally every single game out there. So that would probably be a better option if you want to play with by yourself or with your kid. Psychological impact on the youth. The psychological impact of gaming consoles on the youth is a subject of ongoing research and debate. While excessive gaming has been associated with potential adverse outcomes, such as addiction and social withdrawal, moderate and mindful gaming can have positive effects on cognitive function and emotional well being. The immersive nature of gaming experiences can provide an escape from the stresses of everyday life. Engaging narratives and challenging gameplay can stimulate creativity and problem solving skills. Additionally, the achievement based structure of many games can boost self esteem and a sense of accomplishment among players. However, balancing gaming with other activities is crucial to ensure a well rounded and healthy lifestyle. On the flip side, concerns have been raised about the impact of violent or excessively competitive games on aggressive behavior in some individuals. It is essential to consider the content and context of the youth's games and promote responsible gaming habits. Um, Parental guidance and awareness play a crucial role in ensuring that gaming remains a positive, enriching experience for the youth. So having some kind of restrictions on your consoles is probably the best bet if you're allowing your kids to play excessive or aggressive games. Um, if you're going to play in a competitive game with your children, it is pretty well known that your kids will get really angry and might break something, might throw something, whatever. So be careful with that. Having some kind of restriction is probably the best bet if you don't want to see an aggressive side at all. So yeah. The business of gaming consoles. The influence of gaming consoles on the youth is also evident to the economic landscape. The gaming industry has become a multi-billion-dollar business with consoles, games, and accessories and related merchandise contributing significantly to global markets. The youth's purchasing power and willingness to invest in gaming experiences have made them a key demographic for console manufacturers and game developers. The competition between major players in the console market, such as Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, has led to continuous innovation and the introduction of new features. The economic success of gaming consoles is not limited to hardware, it extends to the digital marketplace, where microtransactions, downloadable content, and subscription services generate substantial revenue. The youth's avid participation in these digital economies highlights their influence on the gaming industries and financial dynamics. So as you can see with this diagram, um, the PlayStation is probably the most well used console, as it is more popular. It has been all. I couldn't tell you how it got so popular over the years. I would probably assume that the prices seem a little bit better than all the other consoles that have been out, like the Nintendo 64, Xbox 360, and stuff like that. I grew up with the PS3, so me being the PlayStation addict, I would get anything that's PlayStation related, more controllers, more headsets, microphones, you name it, I'll get anything. And as you can see right here where it says note, um, in 2023, revenue from global video game console market is expected to generate over 21 billion US dollars, up from 20.4 billion US dollars in 2022 and around 19 billion dollars US dollars in 2019. So currently it is en route to generate $21 billion in this gaming market, or the console market, sorry, which I haven't really seen in other markets that relate to gaming. This right here is probably the coolest little piece of information that I've seen so far. Challenges and ethical considerations. While gaming consoles offer numerous benefits, it is essential to acknowledge and address the challenges and ethical considerations associated with their influence on the youth. One such concern is the potential for excessive screen time and sedentary behavior, which can contribute to the health issues such as obesity and eye strain. Balancing gaming with physical activities and outdoor pursuits is crucial for overall well-being. Another ethical consideration revolves around in-game purchases and loot boxes, which have come under scrutiny for their resemblance to the gambling mechanics. The ease which players, including young individuals, can spend real money on virtual items raises questions about consumer protection and the need for regulations to safeguard vulnerable users. Additionally, issues of online safety and cyberbullying are prevalent in the gaming community. Ensuring a secure online environment requires collaborative efforts from platform providers and game developers and users. Educating the youth about responsible online behavior and the potential risks associated with sharing personal information is vital for fostering a positive gaming community. Personally, I have come across cyberbullying. It's not fun, but that's why PlayStation and Xbox nowadays has a thing where you can report people's party chats So they can basically have access to your party chats in the past. And if you report that person for what happened in the past, they could get banned for cyberbullying, which is a good thing that's happening because a lot of people are dealing with a lot of cyberbullying and stuff like that, which is not good. Um, they are having things where you could ban people of what they texted you. So if you're on the PlayStation app and someone's texting you or chatting with you, and they say something negative to you, you could basically report what they said and send that directly to Sony, and they will ban them for about a week or so, and they would not be able to play any online games for that whole week, and only be able to play offline games. So yeah, it's a good thing that they're adding all those cyberbullying preventable stuff and like that. I'm not saying that it is 100% preventable. Some people will get away with a lot of things that should not be said or whatnot, but that's just what happens with this online stuff. It's a newly developed system, and they're still trying to get used to that new system. So they're still working on minor critiques and stuff like that. So, yeah. Now, we're getting on to the last part of my presentation. So, my personal experience with video games is that my first console I received was when I lived in Las Cruces when I was about 8. Um, my parents were going through a rough patch, but at the time I didn't know what was going on with them or between them. So they took me to Target, got me and my brother a PlayStation 3, the bundle with the Black Ops 1, and we also got a couple games, which was Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, and Infamous. Those are probably the 3 games that kind of started my gaming lifestyle or me having an interest in video games. And I was distracted with that PS3 for hours. So they basically got that for me to distract me and my brother from what was going on between them. So I kind of thanked them so I didn't have to kind of go through what they were going through and stuff like that. But at the same time, they did not set any restrictions. So I was playing a multiplayer FPS, which can get really gruesome nowadays. But with the Black Ops 1, there's not much going on, but it is a shooting game. And typically, you don't let 8-year-olds play shooting games, but I was allowed to do that, and I was playing Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft San Andreas, and stuff like that um, at that age as well. So there was no restrictions on what games I couldn't play, really, because my parents didn't really have an idea of what I was playing. They just kind of got what games that I wanted and got them for me to distract me. And now I kind of do appreciate that I got that console at a young age because now I have like a really, really deep love for gaming consoles and anything video game wise. I know that a lot of people have to work hard in order for to become a streamer or content creator. And at one point in my life, I was trying to become a content creator in gaming, but it just doesn't work out for me because it's not suitable for me or sustainable for me as well. So I'm trying to pursue something else that I like, which is business. So hopefully that kind of goes the way I want it to go. And yeah. Oh, also, I do love the Call of Duty franchise, but as of right now, in the current state of it, I wouldn't say it's at its best performance or anything like that, because Modern Warfare 2 took the deepest decline for player count and lost a lot of players, pro players, and stuff like that, which is not good. I do truly believe that it was because of how the game was made, how difficult it was to get through all the settings and tabs and stuff. So the game UI, the user interface, and then a lot of the attachments. In order for you to get one attachment, you had to unlock that gun, but in order to unlock that gun, you had to unlock another gun, and so on. And so that became really time consuming in order for you to basically get all the guns that you wanted. It was a hard process. No one liked it. Everyone preferred the simple, you unlock this gun and this attachment, and you're done with that whole system. You don't have to go to another 3 more or 4 more guns in order for you to unlock this attachment. So yeah, I do have a good relationship with Call of Duty franchise. And then the conclusion. Gaming consoles profoundly influence the youth, shaping their cultural experiences, social interactions, and educational opportunities, and economic participation. As technology advances, gaming consoles' impact on youth will likely evolve, presenting both opportunities and challenges. It is imperative for stakeholders, including parents, educators, industry leaders, and policymakers, to work collaboratively to harness the positive aspects of gaming while mitigating potential risks. By fostering a balanced, responsible gaming culture, society can ensure that gaming consoles continue to enrich the lives of the youth without compromising their well being and development. And the last three slides are my works cited, and this is the end of my presentation. I want to say thank you for this semester. I've had so much fun with this class, even though it was about my favorite thing in the world, video games, which even made it 10 times more enjoyable. I do appreciate everything that you've done for me, and thank you.